So we're checking out a video. Apparently nobody can draw Cristiano. I want to see how this is edited. I love a lot of her artwork. She is pretty awesome. I want to see how she puts it together, because even though she's really good for her art and it speaks for itself, the way the video is edited also helps with the presentation of her art. So let's take a look. Let's see how this looks, and maybe we could break it down some.
No one can draw Misui.
Or rather, on the picture and on the picture. Very cool. Oh man. And it's 1-for-1, just about. Good music choice, colors, awesome music. Be sure to show her sometimes. Popping in, popping out. Her. So good, so good. Let's break it down some. So I like, she does this all the time, where she will have the comment there, and the comment is actually in a way, it's the title of the video. Now you know what's about to happen pretty easily. She is so good at doing this. So she starts out from here. No one can draw me. Sweet. Always showing her face, so that we just know it's her. Otherwise, especially if you're doing art, you need to make sure that you're showing some kind of like visual signature in a way that it's like, this is you, this is your stuff. So with her, simple, easy thing to do is make sure you show your face, you know, and makeup's on point, hair is on point, pretty young lady, cool. And that works out very well. So we keep on going, and then using the picture of Mr. Ronaldo. And I love the way this zooms in on her, and she uses that Metal Gear Solid sound, the infamous Metal Gear Solid alert sound, huh? And just zooming in, you know. Really helps too. She always matches with, this is not a fashion class, but she always matches with colors pretty well. Whether it's her eyes playing on what she has, blues pops out. Like, she's just an artist through and through, so it really helps. Really helps. And picking a blank wall, I mean, maybe, you know, she doesn't do any, she doesn't have like art around or in certain rooms, but this also helps with just singling her out. Like, it's just about her and what she's about to do to the paper, what kind of art she's about to produce. So that quick zoom in, it's just movement, right? Movement right there on the side, the movement right here real quick in. So just, it's kind of like a lead onto the hook. So we have the first hook, and the second hook goes right into it. And then we start seeing the first bit of the process, right? So drawing on, I presume, maybe her iPad. I've seen her draw on the iPad before, or something different. Like, I have a Vike? It's like a Wacom, right? So anyways, she's drawing on that. She's drawing on some kind of tablet, display tablet maybe. And she goes right to the paper. 1-for-1, basically. This, we like to call this a match cut. And they use this in film quite a bit too, where you'll see, let's say, like, let's use Spider-Man as an example. Like Spider-Man, Peter Parker, he's looking down at a picture, and as he's looking at the picture, you know, he's in his normal school clothes, and he's looking at the picture of his own Mary Jane. And then it switches with him having the picture, and now he's dressed up as Spider-Man, but it's in the exact same spot. So she's basically just using a film technique called a match cut. And oftentimes you try to plan for this in advance. It's a lot easier to do in the post-production phase. Love this idea. She makes it seem so easy, but it's her expertise that's making it so easy. So lines. And she's not always doing like one by one, right? She'll sometimes switch it up. Really matching with the song too, and the flow and the energy. Love that she's using different colors, and then simple here. I mean, it's on paper. She continues on with all the facial features. This is just so well done. Like, that is 1-for-1. And I think even here too, like, she'll do some pop-ins. Like, she'll cut in certain parts. Pretty sure that's for the music too. Let's give it a listen. Yep. You can hear the she's drawing to the music, to the beat. Even if she's not obviously drawing fast. And so you can see that she's using the speed in editing to help her match with her movements with the music. Very, very good. Very good. Whatever you can't do in real life, you can tweak it in editing. And that's pretty much what the point of the editing is to make this story more cohesive. And if that means to tell the better story or to give the better presentation means to speed up or slow down something in editing and post-production, do it. Obviously, yeah. Oh yeah, definitely do it. Even changing colors, whatever you have to do, cutting in, zooming in, all for it for engagement, do it. Definitely do it. I'm a big advocate of allowing the creators to create and let the editors dictate. And you can tell she does this all the time. I will say this too. I love that she puts her handle here. Now, I'd imagine this kind of gets covered up a little bit. It's kind of cutting it close to the Instagram's UI, like the description, name, picture. It depends on how much information she has. Could possibly get covered up, but I know this pops up here every now and then too, which it makes sense to have it down here because she doesn't want to cover anything that is part of the art. Makes sense. But I'm glad she's doing this because people would love just to react to your video and not give you any kind of credibility. So way to go, Julia. I know this was really good to the beat too. So good. And then when we get here, mood shift, right? Because something else is about to happen. And granted, she got her neat eraser and she's about to erase her guidelines. It's really cool that, and you can tell she just has so much experience doing this. She knows herself. And when it comes to artists like her, she understands there's an art to the editing as well. So when it comes to this part, the process is now going on to the next step. It's better to show that with action. She's showing that with the most expressive action of pulling this neat eraser apart. Very well done. Then she goes to town. So, do you feel like you need to see everything that's being erased? Do you need to show the whole process to know, hey, I'm using this for this thing? No, you don't. You can bend time to however you want. It's your thing. As long as it's good for engagement, as long as it doesn't break in the way that you want it to, right? But it doesn't break the connection and the understanding of where this is going. You know, like, obviously this is going to like a great payoff at the end. Yeah, keep it, for sure, keep it. Or rather, don't show it if you don't have to. We don't have to see her erase every line. No, we know what we're doing. Now, the anticipation is already building up, so let's hurry and get to the end. That's the whole idea. And like I said, see, she moved her handle up here. Kind of hard to see, but at the same time, it's a good thing it is kind of hard to see because she's doing it on paper. You know, it's about the art. And at this point, seeing her face, her visually, like her visual signature and an actual signature, there's no way you can't know it is not her. Definitely love that. See, did all the hair. Don't really need to see all that. We could just boop and show the rest of it. And she did it that quickly too. Yeah, see, she goes from just erase, like that quick, boom, boom, a little bit erasing, and then boom. And then link in bio for the markers. So this doesn't hold up for that long, right? I believe when you have content like this or videos like this where it's very captivating to listen to watch, so it has the visual eye candy, it has the audio eye candy, you're gonna watch it more than once, right? And I have the liberty to watch this as much as I want right now because I'm doing this breakdown. However, though, she's banking on as well, because of her fan base, they know how she operates. She has her own style of quickly popping up this video. She has her fan base of quickly popping up the plug, right? The link. And this goes by rather fast. And I think it pops up at least twice. Okay, that was a sufficient amount of time, actually. Yeah, it's about solid 3-4 seconds. Yeah, I love that. Love that. Personality too, with the smiley face, double smile. Very used to just showing the markers, because it makes sense to showcase, hey, get these markers from here and then use the markers immediately. I remember when I used to work at the shoe store. This is when I was like in high school. I just graduated high school. When I was helping sell shoes, I would immediately get the cleaning stuff that we had for the shoes. As soon as the person is like, oh yeah, I want those shoes right there. Yeah. I want one for my son, I want for my little brother. All right, yeah, cool. All right, I'll get them in their size. They immediately, I'm sorry, it's gonna take a little second. I just want to make sure they look really nice for you. Boom, bop. Put it right back on the counter with all the cleaning stuff, package up the shoes and everything. I want them to smell as fresh as it can be, and I want them to look as nice as they can too. And then all of a sudden, can I, is it okay if I get that? Yeah, sure. We're actually doing a deal right now where the shoes that you just got, you get 50% off with the cleaning. Perfect, got it. Her immediately, showing, this is a link in the bio for the markers. Now I'm about to use them. And you about to see the transformation. So join the giveaway on my last post. That's pretty cool too. I will say though, I'm not sure if Instagram per se, and some other other social platforms as well. Sometimes you gotta be careful about saying you're doing a giveaway or you're doing things like giveaways. It's fine to do, but it's just, I would be cautious of doing this sometimes, just in case. And there's way more information on like Instagram's policies and everything else like that. So most likely for her, she knows what she's doing, and this is perfect. And what's cool is that she's giving information, very quick information within her drawings, because I'd assume why she would do this. It's the easiest way to make announcements. People already are so in tune with her that it's like, you already know you're getting a drawing out of it. So I might as well put a little bit of information in as well, so that you can just go ahead and tune in. So it's like quick call to actions, quick CTAs that she has, which that's such a great idea. That is such a great idea on her part, because a lot of people just try to make it solely about the art, like the artist. They'll make it solely about the art. They'll make it solely about the music, or talking about musicians, or talking about vendors. They'll make it solely about their product and don't make announcements in it. Now, she's doing it in a way that it's not distracting, but at the same time, it is attention grabbing. So now I'm like, join the giveaway on my last post. Okay. Now, granted, it's going by fast still, but like I said, you're going to watch it at least twice, or you're going to at least try to pan for the end result. So let's see what happens. Kind of went back into it. I love that. She's still doing the pop ins every now and then, or she does it here. I like that, because it's adding so much life, energy, and movement into the drawing, and so it makes it feel like it's alive. Like it's making it seem like the drawing is coming to life on its own. Like she is just a magician in this, and she's making it move and have all this energy. And even with here, it's just like, at this point, it feels like I'm unwrapping a gift and everything's just being revealed to me. Red. Mark. Oh, I love that. Magic tricks. Editing magic tricks. I like that. I love that. Boop. And look, even with this, it doesn't matter if it's matching 1-for-1 like that. It doesn't matter. Yes, she tapped to show that she used the purple in a way, but it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter if, and I'm saying it doesn't matter if you're like, well, she's not using the purple, Pat. She's showing them so much stuff. She's bending time. And she's just showing that she's using so much more color, and that it's just progressing. It's just like, you like that? Uh-huh. You like that? Uh-huh. You love this? Uh-huh. And it just gets more and more and more. So from there, she goes into, and see, changes marker. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. And actually, it's more visually pleasing because it's fast. It's like a minute it's like a minute video. It's a minute long video. So, and with no talking, by the way, except in the very beginning of using the automated voice, and maybe she might have one at the end. So with no talking, you need something to be communicating in a way, something captivating, something that's different. And she has broken down so many different things already. So now, pop, magic trick, she just moved forward in time. Did it again. So cool. See? Boom. 1, 2. Oh, that's actually yeah. And then that is crazy. What the what? Bro, that's crazy. I need to talk to her. She can't keep getting away with this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's a flex. And then slow zoom out in post-production. So she's just scaling out. And that is the last tap that she gives. And then it's done. And she oh yeah, you bad. You got it. Hey, yo, girl, you got it. Yeah. Young lady, you got it. Excuse me. That was young lady, you got it. Wow. Man, God bless her with such an amazing talent. Gift. So the roll through, that definitely seems like one of her signatures that she does too. And does she need to show her face again? No, because at this point, it's not about her. It's about this. It's about the finished piece. I give this a 10 out of 10. This is amazing. This is amazing. And for an expert like her, a master like her, she's playing to her strengths, and she has identified her own visual style for editing. Now, I will say this, a lot of creators don't necessarily have to do this. A lot of authors, coaches, consultants, all the people that I work with, entrepreneurs, high-level entrepreneurs, they don't have to have their own editing style per se, their own visual editing style where I can tell, oh, that's his thing. You don't have to have that. You don't have to have that at all. And the benefit with this though is for her, it makes sense to have it, especially for her, because she's an artist. So now we're here for the art, we're here for the editing, we're here for her, we're here for her products, we're here for, honestly, the idea of, can I do this? And I feel her just mentioning the markers is also a way of showing you that you can do this too. Even in the very beginning, where she just makes it easy, right? She's doing easy stuff. She's showing the process, which a lot of artists, a lot of people, not even just in art, but in business as well, they're afraid to show the breakdown of the process, because it seems like if I show you the breakdown, you lose all the magic. It's a lot of magic here. And it's all in the execution, really. Because sure, we could do some of these lines here. We can mimic this, get close to it, but then it really starts showing the difference. Patience, not just patience, but in procedure of what to do next, what lines to make. She didn't show you how to do those. That was all her. The markers, her markers. Is it Julia or Julia? Oh my goodness. Amazing. Amazing. And she drew herself. I know she did. Oh my gosh. So sick. So sick. So sick. And you know, and then here is just the master's at work. The master's going to it. Roll them. Ugh. So good. So good. And a minute? So good. Bravo. Yeah, I love it. 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 So what this means for you as an artist, as an author, consultant, high-level entrepreneur, you can show your process. And if your process has an artistic, visual aesthetic to it, probably playing with some music and playing with cutting would be ideal, right? And to be honest with you, if you don't do the editing, that's completely fine. I actually recommend that you don't do the editing, okay? I recommend that you find an editor with the style that you're liking and you try your hand at this. I think this is really amazing. So hope that helps. God bless. See you next time.